when we glorify the Supreme Lord and the Lord's pure devotees, ultimately, whenever we glorify even another person, our envy reduces. So here we are glorifying Srila Prabhupada, who has given us so many instructions, so many temples around the world. Wherever we go, he has given us temples around the world, instructions in form of books, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita, and the entire process, right? By which, just by following that, we can make our life sublime and go back to Godhead. So please take this opportunity to glorify Srila Prabhupada as much as you can. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you, Madhudev. Yes, as Koji mentioned that Srila Prabhupada is preeminent Shiksha Guru. So all the Shiksha, the transcendental knowledge that we get from Srila Prabhupada, we are eternally indebted to come to our realization, understanding about this transcendental science. We are eternally indebted to Srila Prabhupada. Should always remember this. So thank you again. Without much further ado, so we had few devotees mention that they will speak today. So also please let me know meantime that who would like to go next and would like to speak today. So we'll go accordingly. And so I would request Padmamukhi Mataji was mentioned to speak today. Mataji, would you like to speak? Please go ahead.
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Sankarshan Das Adhikari Iti Namine. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamine Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaurvani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Deshatarine. Thank you, Prabhuji, for giving me this opportunity to glorify Srila Prabhupada, especially with so many advanced and devotees here who have already glorified him so wonderfully. I'm just a neophyte, but I thought I should convey this gratitude to Srila Prabhupada, because if I have to sum it up in one line, without Prabhupada, none of us would be here, I think, and definitely for people like me, it was impossible nearly. So just not to take much time, my journey into spiritual realization started only with Srila Prabhupada. I feel he is my Padapradakshika Guru, my guiding Guru, who led me to my own spiritual master. And because like Amritananda Prabhu was mentioning yesterday, I took up the Bhagavad Gita as it is, just like some interesting read, some novel, when I started reading. And but by the time I finished, I was a completely different person. I mean, I have never felt anything like that before. I felt all the answers that I would have sought or I had in my mind, everything I got from there. And just to proceed further, I had started reading all his books slowly like that. And he mentions in so many places about the necessary to take shelter of a spiritual master. So I had no association. I was a woman first thing, and I had no freedom to decide, nothing. I didn't know anything about the process, what it was. But I begged the Srila Prabhupada. I said, you keep telling me about the spiritual master, about the Guru, and the importance of surrender and all this, and I don't know how to go about it, Prabhupada, so please guide me. And that immediately, maybe even within a day or two, I saw this self-realization course that my Guru Maharaj had online. And I said, why not I join something like this? Maybe I will get some guidance on Bhagavad Gita, because he gave us everyday lessons on Bhagavad Gita in that one verse, and he would explain, and then questions, whatever he would answer. So I started that way, and then I said, why not I write to him and see, because I don't know how else. And he immediately responded back and guided me on that. And it was a wonderful thing. So I mean, this is something that I have practically experienced, Srila Prabhupada's mercy, and that started. And from there was like so many ways it was happening. And devotee association, he gave me devotee association. And then I joined Bhakti Vriksha and Simeshwar Prabhu's congregation. So slowly, I feel Prabhupada guided with every little prayer and every little step. So I am eternally indebted to Srila Prabhupada. And reading about Srila Prabhupada's Lilamrita is such a wonderful experience. I think it was Taruni Mataji yesterday who mentioned about it, but it is so true. And my Guru Maharaj always never finishes a talk or lecture or a class without glorifying Prabhupada. So he said the first time he personally met Srila Prabhupada and all his personal communication was in the Ratha Yatra in San Francisco way back in the 1970s. And then he said the first thing that he saw when Prabhupada communicated to him and the devotees around, he was sitting on Subhadra Mai's cart. And there were so many new devotees. And the first time my Guru Maharaj had this physical association with Srila Prabhupada, and the first sentence he told everybody there was, "You all are actually seeing God now." So he said, and he gave the words of the Bhagavad Gita, that is this Rasoham Apsu Kaunteya. He said, you drink water so many times every day, and you seeing the sun and the moon every day. So he said that is Krishna. He says the essence of water is Krishna, the sun and the moon are Krishna. So the light that comes from there, everything, the ability you have, everything is Krishna. So you all are actually seeing God every day. So he said it was a wonderful feeling, and he explained how wonderful the atmosphere was. And he also went on to tell us that each communication, how he gave him a personal flower once, and it was so, he was so happy that he got that little flower from Prabhupada, and how he didn't know how to even treasure it after that. And then he said in New York, how he had come, and many times Prabhupada had actually wanted to go back, because he said, I always had a return ticket with me, and he said, if nothing works, I was ready to go back. But every time he said, I held myself, because I thought there is hope. I should do this for Krishna. I should do this for all these souls here. And he stayed back. And he said in that small Bowery in New York, where he was staying very, very beginning, it was not the best, or it was the worst of situations. He said he had a very small place, and he would have to stand in the line to go to take a shower or in the bathroom. And even the people here, or the hippies who started coming in, did not even realize that they had to let him go first. But he would patiently wait in the line. And when they ate and left everything, he would clean the dishes himself. And then slowly he got some help, saying that, oh, let me help you with the dishes. So the sacrifices Prabhupada has done, and because of whom we are all in this congregation, in this association, we have this fortune of even taking to Krishna consciousness. It cannot be explained, or it cannot be adequately glorified. So, I mean, I can only say that thank you, Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for everything. And we are all eternally indebted to you. And please bless us that we always stay in this path of bhakti. We all become pure devotees, and we always take shelter of your lotus feet. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Padmabhagi Mataji, so nicely, profoundly glorifying Srila Prabhupada, that how it transformed our life just by the mercy, just by taking the association, just by the Bhagavad Gita, or anything that just Srila Prabhupada compiled. There's such a potency that can transform completely any person. So thank you for having that such a wonderful realization and the glorification of Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.
Jai.
I would humbly request Jayaprakash Prabhu, please speak few words. Prabhuji, are you there?
Yeah, Prabhuji, give me some time, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Okay, no problem. Now, Prabhu, would you like to speak?
No, Prabhuji. Thank you.
to say. Okay. Let me know, dear devotees, anybody else? I see many devotees. Yeah, Devadi Mataji, would you like to speak? Hare Krishna. Mataji, are you there? I think this is Devadi Sundari Mataji. Just let me know anybody else would like to speak. Let to go next.
Hare Bol Prabhuji, this is Nirmal Das.
Hare Krishna.
I would like to just share Hare Krishna.
Yes, please. Please, thank you.
My humble obeisance to everybody, all our Vaishnavas and devotees here. I'm literally just getting started. I just would just like to share my realization. It's been a little close to a year that I moved to Plainfield, and before I even moving, I had a little bit inclination towards God. And who's God? I don't know. Throughout my whole journey of my life, I have moved around a lot and have always felt like I need some sort of stability in my life. And I was just like talking to myself, and by God's mercy, I got an opportunity to just, live right next to our temple. That's when I got to know that, oh my God, ISKCON temple is right next door. So I'll be honest, I didn't know much about Srila Prabhupada ji at that point of time. As I started coming to the temple, then I started knowing more about Srila Prabhupada ji. And slowly and steadily, I realized that he has built such an amazing I mean, it's ecstasy. The moment we start talking about him, I just think we all get into that ecstasy mode. He has blessed us with this translation of our Bhagavad Gita as it is. That's what I slowly and steadily like started getting to know about Bhagavad Gita. A person like me in this so-called modern world, we started getting inclined towards our duties and this race of building our career and stuff like that. We had nothing spiritual to kind of refer to. I think it's the blessings of it's the greatest gift given by Srila Prabhupada ji for people like me who's ignorant, who have I'm a fallen soul, and I'm trying to learn and trying to grow from here. And just by my realization was when I spoke to God, and I got this whole big family around me supporting me in my daily, spiritual journey. So I'm very thankful to Srila Prabhupada ji for the amazing gift that he has given to this world, and always seek blessings from him and all our Vaishnava community. Hopefully with everybody's blessing, I continue to make this progress. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yeah, thank you. Very sweet, Prabhuji, that blessings of Srila Prabhupada, how it helps in our day-to-day life. And yes, of course, as it's the mentioned the the Guru Ashtagam, it is mentioned that the lotus feet of our spiritual master are the only way by which we can attain the pure devotional service. So no matter what, so wherever we are, the moment we have the desire to serve the Supreme Lord, the Lord will show the devotees that by the mercy of Krishna, by the mercy of the Supreme Lord, we get the association of the devotees. And by the association of the devotees, we attain Krishna. So this is the transcendental truth. So this, Ruji, thank you for that mentioning that. So this is the wonderful, wonderful processes that how the spiritual master does, especially Srila Prabhupada, is guiding us in all respect. So thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So I would humbly request Ashirsha Karuna Prabhu, are you there? Are you ready to speak? Very bold. Okay, I would request then Sachimada. Would you like to would you speak?
Hare Krishna Babu,
Hare
Dandavat
Krishna.
Pranam. I
Dandavat.
was on mute, Babu. Sorry.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, Babu. So, what to tell about the Srila Prabhupada, Babu? Dandavat Pranam to everyone. So, actually, Srila Prabhupada gave us the Bhagavatam and everything, right? From the childhood, we don't know about the Bhagavatam and other Gita. We listen, we listen the Gita, but we don't understand the Gita. But through Srila Prabhupada, we actually understand the real essence of the Gita and Bhagavatam also. Main thing is Bhagavatam. I am reading the amazing scripture. From there, we can create we get the lot of not on the knowledge but wisdom, but that will create, yeah, that will means that will uh, that will clean our heart. Also, not only that, that will uh, create our life path also, I'm telling you. So from the, I'm saying, though I'm from Bengal from the beginning, and I did from the childhood I did not hear about the ISKCON, I'm telling you. So but in my nearby my home, just nearby, there is a Gaudiya Math Sannyasi there. He's a very pure devotee. He's a pure devotee, Haridas Dadu, we tell that. Like my grandfather, it's he died in Bindavan, right? But that time I did not understand anything. But his loving care. Later, I understand that thing lead me to ISKCON actually here. When he came to the US, uh, then when I coming through a train from the New York to New Jersey, that time Sakhadari Prabhu I met and joined to the ISKCON here. But before that, yes, I see that in Calcutta Street, Esplanade, I see the books, but that time so much negativity about that, and frankly tell you, Prabhu, in in, in my case, I see that so much negativity about this spiritual sadhu and things, but I don't understand that, and that really lot of good sadhu also there. And when I came to the ISKCON, I see that, like you have, like Srimeshwar Prabhu, like Krishna Namananda Prabhu, or Madhupati Prabhu, or other great Vaishnavas, how they are behaving, how their character is there, how they are, through that attracts me also. Not only that, apart from that, attracts me the philosophy of the uh, um, yeah, philosophy of Bhagavatam. So I can tell you very happily that through Bhagavatam, um, we can get a lot of things. So that inspired me to write also. I'm telling you. So I can say later, I can show you, Mr. Prabhu, the writing later. But that diamonds, whatever the diamonds, that the jewel in the Srimad Bhagavatam, that inspire and that gives the lot of things, and that we don't know about it. We don't understand that how the creation is happened, how the lives, what is the goal of life actually, and how we can fulfill our goal of life, that how can we get it. But from the Prabhupada only we got it, right? So otherwise I cannot understand, never in my life maybe I will not understand that things. So Prabhupada such a way wrote, such a simple way he wrote, we can understand. And he gave the association of the great devotees. Not only that, Govardhan Prabhu and others. So not only the lot of sannyasis there, they are giving the path to us. They are giving the direction to us also. So in this age of Kali, you know that lot of things there. So before that, I was in California. I was staying with my friends and everything, but I was not into spiritual life. So that time we'll go to the skydiving and maybe various things. There's a lot, but not the spiritual things. So, but only by the mercy of that Vaishnava, means in Gaudiya Vaishnava, Haridas Dadu, I came to somehow Krishna arranged me to meet Sakadari Prabhu. I came to ISKCON. So that is the, I can tell, all everything happened because of the Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada gave the book that define our life, and I think that in my journey, that will help me a lot, because any situation that will help, and that will help. And I think that I pray to the Srila Prabhupada, whatever he gave us, I I give my great deep gratitude to him. So without Prabhupada, I cannot get this type of jewel, this type of books and other things. And I cannot finish. I cannot I cannot get the real essence of the life actually. That I can tell, Prabhu. Dandavat Pranam.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, revealing your heart and how Srila Prabhupada showered the mercy upon you to come to this path. So it's also mentioned the similar way in the Guru Ashtakam, right? Chakshudan diloje janma janme Prabhu se दिव्य ज्ञान हृदय प्रकाशितो श्री गुरु करुणा सिंधु अधम जनार बंधु लोकेरा जीवाना. As is mentioned, he opens my darkened eyes and fills my heart with the transcendental knowledge. This is the mercy that it comes up. Just having a little desire, little love, the bhakti, the devotion for Srila Prabhupada and Guru, it showers that mercy upon all of us. He is my Lord, birth after birth. From him, ecstatic prema emanates. By him, ignorance is destroyed. The Vedic scriptures sing of his character. It's beautiful. So this is the transcendental truth. Thank you, Prabhuji, for yes, how Srila Prabhupada, even the little bit somehow or other, that Srila Prabhupada's mercy, this is the Guru's mercy, will attract, like how the iron is attracted to a magnet, wherever it is. A little closer, when you come little closer, it will capture it. So that's what is happening to all the sincere souls. So that's the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for revealing that. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Jai Hari Bol Prabhu, Hari Bol. Dandavat Pranam.
Thank you so much. Anadi Leela Prabhu, would you like to say words?
Yes, Prabhu, Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Jerry speaking. I think it's breaking in between. Prabhuji, we can't hear you. It's breaking in between. We can't hear you, Prabhuji.
Jai Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti.
Prabhuji, can you, the signals are very weak, it seems like, and we can't hear you. It's breaking in between. Prabhuji, we can't hear you at all.
I think you'll rejoin.
Sorry?
He exited, he'll rejoin it.
Okay. Go ahead, Prabhuji. Nadi Leela Prabhu.
unmute him or you can. Another Leela Prabhu, you are on mute. You can unmute. Otherwise, type in the chat if there's a
Prabhuji is
problem.
speaking, but we can't hear Prabhuji. Prabhuji is speaking. We can't hear.
Is it?
Okay. No. Prabhuji,
Yeah.
we can't hear you. You're unmuted.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry
If we
about
come
that.
out of the house, maybe if the signal is weak. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. Now we can hear.
I won't repeat the prayers again. I hopefully, but my realizations from Srila Prabhupada is that Srila Prabhupada has, what he has done is so immense in terms of the impact on the lives of people from all aspects of life. One of the biggest realizations I've had is that Srila Prabhupada has not touched just our own society ISKCON. He has actually, because of his impact that he has had on through his teachings, he has actually had various other friends and families that I know of from other Vaishnava Sampradayas who actually were drifted in their lives, have come back, to Krishna consciousness. It's an impact that some of us may have understood today, but over time, this will be written in the annals of, Shastra at some point in time. His teachings, and I want to share one thing that just happened recently. I had the opportunity to serve as part of a function at a family. I had the opportunity to serve one of the Vaishnavas who attended this function at a family, at a house. And during, while riding through, through those 90 miles or so, we had enough time to speak about. And when I shared some of the teachings and how, these teachings are actually coming from a disciplic succession standpoint, and the kind of rigor, discipline we have in ISKCON, the kind of aggressive grace that we have, that Srila Prabhupada himself has shown and demonstrated, and what we see amongst our own associates and devotees. When I shared this, he, at the end of that ride, he actually thanked for sharing some of those realizations that we've and I've gone through, my family has gone through. So I want to, I can share more and more on this, but we all know it doesn't have to just come from me, but we all know that this impact that Srila Prabhupada has had, it'll go a long way. In Bhagavad Gita, we know yadat acharati shreshthas tattat devetaro jana. It is, it's actually in play. Not just all the previous acharyas, but in our current times, Srila Prabhupada and his disciples, and all the associates have shown it's exactly what resembles that feeling and that thought process. So let me end here, and I know there's other devotees who would also want to talk. So thank you for giving this opportunity to share.
Thank you, Anadi Leela Krishna Prabhu, sharing your heart. How Srila Prabhupada is impactful in your life. how it has guided you so many ways, and that's a fact. So when we pray to Srila Prabhupada, and I heard from this many devotees, so they say instead of going to pray to Krishna directly, but they come and pray to Srila Prabhupada. They say that Srila Prabhupada would somehow or other fulfill that their prayer. And I heard from many devotees. So they have such a devotion for Srila Prabhupada for that reason. Of course, Guru is more merciful than even the Lord himself. Guru is very, very merciful. That's what he says there, right? Sri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adhama Janaraban is an ocean of mercy and friend of the poor and the Lord and the master of the devotees. This is Narottam Das Thakur was compiling this, the Guru Ashtakam. Sri Guru Karunas is an ocean of mercy. There is nobody more merciful than a Guru and a devotee. So the master of the devotees. So thank you, Prabhuji, for sharing such a wonderful realization. Hare Krishna. Srila
Hare Krishna.
Prabhupada ki jai. So Jayaprakash Prabhu, will you go now? Or you need more time?
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Thank you for giving us opportunity to share. Because of the Srila Prabhupada, we have so many instructions, but even if you follow one or two instructions, your life can change. Prabhupada has given us so many literature, as everybody mentioned before. Even if you read one book out of all the books that he written, your life can get changed. Not only that, process that he give is very simple. He gave us the 4 regulative principles and chanting and follow the instruction of your Guru Maharaj or Shiksha Guru, whoever you wanted to follow it, and then your life can change. So creating a system, it become very simple for devotee like us to change their life, and you can realize God realization in some point of your life. I mean, yes, it's not easy, but it's a simple, and that makes a difference. The best thing that I like about Srila Prabhupada was, I mean, he has many qualities and many things that we can talk about it, but he was very simple, humble, and merciful. So based on that, because of that, he changed many people's life in the beginning, and he's still changing it, the people's life. And person like me give me the opportunity because of the system and feasting and the dancing and chanting. Give me the opportunity, somebody like me, to and understood what is the devotional service means, because in any other sampradayas, I haven't heard anything about the devotional service, loving devotional service. But in ISKCON, Prabhupada explained it, he implemented it, he guided it, and people can follow it and then they can change life. So no matter how much we speak about Prabhupada, it's never enough. So we wanted to thank Prabhupada, we wanted to thank all his disciples for creating a system so anybody and everybody can follow it. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you, Jayaprakash Prabhu. Nice and sweet realizations, sharing with all of us. Yes, as Srila Prabhupada is so, merciful towards all the living entity. And Srila Prabhupada took such a step to bring everybody closer to Krishna. As mentioned yesterday, I don't think anybody else took such a struggle and hardships in their life to bring Not only that, many sannyasis we had, they were all concentrating much in India. But Srila Prabhupada took cargo ship and just seeing the water, and cannot even imagine how that cargo ship and the journey for months and taking to and reaching to this Western world. And Srila Prabhupada was writing that I didn't know that whether to turn left or right when Srila Prabhupada got down at the Boston harbor. So that was the case. You can imagine that in a new country, new world, a new place, cold, and nobody is there to help and no contacts. Only Srila Prabhupada had just one letter in his hand, some Agrawal family. That's what's all. But had such a faith in Krishna, and Krishna was, of course, guiding all this and directing all this. So we are so indebted to Srila Prabhupada, the struggle Srila Prabhupada went through. So thank you so much, Vyasapuja Prabhu, glorifying Srila Prabhupada and how it is Srila Prabhupada is showered the mercy upon all of us. We can see and experience in each and every moment in our life. We can see that because of his mercy, we are protected some way or other. Otherwise, we can easily dragged away, swayed away in this ocean, this material ocean, because it's so powerful, so powerful. By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, that so it should be always, every day, should be that, oh Srila Prabhupada, please protect us, protect me. So thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Neeru Mataji, do you speak a few words? Realizations. Are you there, Mataji?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Danvat Pranam. Om Namo Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Pushtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesh Shunyavadi Paschadya Tarini. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. I do not know how to express, but everything, whatever I got, it's from Srila Prabhupada. And Simeshwar Prabhu, from you, always admiring the Prabhupada. And also, I have got all inspiration from Srila Prabhupada and from you. From your inspiration, I also got the take a Bhakti Sastri course, and I have studied the Gita, and everything I read, every expressions, every little readings, all Prabhupada's glories. And sometimes I cry. I said so much nice written, and I have never came across, and I never realized so much explanations, and it touches my heart, and it makes me sometimes cry, or sometimes makes me feel I am so stupid. I never learn all those things. It comes about the reaction on my heart. And I also want to now read a Bhagavatam. As soon as I get chance, I'm going to start reading, so that way I can appreciate more Prabhupads after reading the Bhagavatam. Though I'm attending the morning class and I can express my feelings, it's so great. So that makes me enthusiastic that I have to read. I have to read every day. I feel that way. So Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji, sharing your heart and the love for the Srila Prabhupada and how Srila Prabhupada is merciful to you. Yes, exactly. That we should always have that appreciation for Srila Prabhupada, because of Srila Prabhupada is the preeminent Shiksha Guru. All the Shiksha, all the transcendental knowledge which come from the Srila Prabhupada. As we know that, as you are taking the interest and initiating this reading Srimad Bhagavatam, as it's mentioned that you are not only reading, but you are studying Srimad Bhagavatam. Now you started the Bhakti Shastri course, understanding deeply the Bhagavad Gita and all the other scriptures. It's so amazing. We we can see that, how Srila Prabhupada is so merciful to you. Thank you. Thank you so much for...
Even IDC course makes me more Srila Prabhupada grateful, because now I understand what is a GBC group and what is a organization. I can appreciate more after reading IDC course.
Exactly. Yep. No doubt, Mataji. So there's everybody, and this is also an opportunity and the forum and so many ways that we have. Everybody should read. First of all, Srila Prabhupada says that read my books, not only read, study my books. And this is our greatest fortune and the treasure and the wealth that ever we can have. People say, I have millions of dollars, I have this one, I have this one. But if somebody says that I have Srila Prabhupada's books, I would say that he is the most wealthy person, because of there is Vidya Danal Sarvadanal Pradhanam. That means the richest, all the rich, amongst all the rich, the Vidya, the transcendental knowledge is the top of all the riches. If one has Srila Prabhupada's books and read and study, and that keep that in their heart, they are the most richest person in the world. Because of the Vidya, the transcendental knowledge is the most, rich. So thank you, Mataji, for taking that initiation, taking that inverse. So nice. Thank you. So I would request also Krishna Amanda Prabhu, you couldn't speak much yesterday, and I was requesting that if you can speak some today, and that'd be nice. You were driving yesterday. Do you speak? Would you like to speak?
No, let others go ahead, bro. Let others speak.
Okay.
I'll speak tomorrow. Thank you,
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Tomorrow?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Anybody
tomorrow
else?
others can speak, yeah.
Anybody else? Okay, devotees, anybody else? Did I miss anybody?
Sandeep Prabhu. Oh,
Balaram Parameshwar Prabhu?
yeah.
So wonderful.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Dandavad.
all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So I would like, so my relation with Prabhupada is, so first of all, my humble obeisance on lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. So my relation of Srila Prabhupada is the main thing is the desire, Prabhu, and more at the age of 69, he came to US and he did all, from there, that point to today, what we are in ISKCON, right? So that felt me like we are at the age of 69, he did all these things, but we are in, so we have some energy to do the service. That motivated me to do the service, whatever the energy I have, Prabhu. That is one point. And so, yeah, it's like Prabhupada have all the answers, right? What are the questions we ask on the spiritual and whatever, right? He has he have all answers. Like in one of the interview, one of the reporter asked Prabhupada, Swamiji, what are you trying to say to world like that, right? So Prabhupada said, right, I'm trying to teach what we forgot. So yeah, so that's what all the books we are reading written by Prabhupada. And the other thing is Prabhupada gave us the like what I feel when I joined ISKCON, I feel like something like we have so many families here, like everyone, all devotees, all Vaishnavas, like a family, and that there is no difference like XYZ, like that. So yeah, all glories to Srila Prabhupada, and I never forget because of his mercy, because of Prabhupada, I have a lot of changes, and I felt grateful to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you, Balram Parameshwar Prabhu, revealing and sharing your heart, sincere purity. Thank you so much. Yes, as there are lots of incidents like that, Somebody asked us, Srila Prabhupada, do you see the Lord? Do you see Krishna? Srila Prabhupada was immediately, yes, you're right, absolutely right. Srila Prabhupada had such a profound answer for every question, and that we cannot even imagine that, how it is up to the question. And any questions asked to Srila Prabhupada, it was so profound, so meaningful, so, up to that, the question. It's very, very wonderful. So one day that one of the reporter asking Srila Prabhupada, do you see Krishna? Did you see Krishna? Prabhupada, I see Krishna in everything, in every moment I'm seeing. See, Srila Prabhupada had a glass of water and see, I'm seeing Krishna in this water, seeing Krishna in everything. So this is amazing that how Srila Prabhupada would reply and make others understand that who Krishna is, how Krishna is. So wonderful, so nice in so many ways. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So anybody else? Your devotees?
Did Sandeep Prabhu spoke? Sandeep Sehgal Prabhu?
Sandeep Prabhu, yeah. Sarita Mataji also, I see. Sarita Mataji. Sandeep Prabhu, go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, Dhanyavad Pranam. All glory to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, my realization, learn a lot from Prabhupada. I'm new to the ISKCON, but with all his guidance and I would say all his hard work, we are enjoying the nectar, right? And what I learned from Prabhupada is, if you have a desire to achieve anything in life, age is no matter, what age you are, you have people with you or not. He alone have established and travel all over the world and teaches people, give us so much of things to learn. So really trying to learn from Prabhupada and follow his path. And a few things which is very, very touching to my heart is, one thing is, if you go right, nobody have, in my experience till I joined ISKCON, I didn't know about anything about soul, how the soul works, how your body, and, what is the purpose of your life, all those things, which very rarely anybody can. So, a lot of things learned from Prabhupada. And I think with his, all his, serving people, giving humbleness, love, respect, and those are things that are very keen, and I think those are very, very learning points we have, got from Prabhupada. And joining ISKCON, everybody is devotees and everybody's seen it. Everybody's so loving and caring and so respectful. You will love to, come enjoy. I think that's what we learned, and that's what I'm trying to follow the path from Prabhupada. I think, yeah. I think that's all I will say for now. Okay.
Thank you, Sandeep Prabhu.
Thank you. Very good.
Thank you so much. That you're so nicely serving Srila Prabhupada, taking the books and distributing the books and all these wonderful services. I'm sure that Srila Prabhupada is seeing everything, and as Srila Prabhupada is seeing everything, each and everything happening in this world. Srila Prabhupada is eternal, and he can understand everything and sees everything, what is going on. So the mercy of Srila Prabhupada that even though we may not so directly go, but anything that in terms of spiritual or spiritually oriented, to do anything that all pleases Srila Prabhupada, so he is seeing it. And Srila Prabhupada also knows that everybody is, giving their love for the Srila Prabhupada by distributing books, making arrangements, and finding out, going here and there, various places, and putting up the stalls and distributing the books and kirtan and contacting the people, bhaktarish, and so many ways. So this all goes to the Srila Prabhupada, and he's seeing it, and he's so pleased and merciful and pleases Srila Prabhupada the most. As mentioned yesterday, that even Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj was I heard that Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj was distributing so many books, and Srila Prabhupada wrote personally to Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj the mercy, the gratefulness of Srila Prabhupada to Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj. Tirtha Maharaj went to Russia. It was actually restricted, this distribution there. And then Srila Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj was just going into the train that one into another. It takes days to reach one into another. But Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj was just hidingly giving out the books, distributing the books, and sitting in the toilet and the chanting the holy name, still taking that kind of hardships to distribute the books for the people in the Russia. So Srila Prabhupada heard this, and that's the time Bhaktivedanta Maharaj was then top the most distributed books, and heard this report, and Srila Prabhupada wrote back and personally wrote back, "I'm so indebted to you for taking such a steps, and you're so wonderful. All the blessings." And this is what, so Srila Prabhupada, even little bit that we take steps into, Srila Prabhupada is so pleased. And the Srila Prabhupada mentioned that is the most which pleases me is to distributing the books. When Srila Prabhupada hears that somebody distribute books, Srila Prabhupada is pleased the most. So Srila Prabhupada put that all the, invested that all the transcendental knowledge and the potency in the books. As mentioned that Lord invested all his potency in the holy name. Similarly, Srila Prabhupada invested all that potency in the book, so everybody can, even just by the association contact touch, it can transform the millions of people, that we can see it just by the books. And so many examples out there. Thank you, Prabhuji, for so nicely putting this together. So thank you.
Hare
Am I
Krishna,
good on,
please.
Prabhu?
Sorry,
Saridama.
please.
Yes, sorry. Please go ahead, please. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Dandar Pranam to all Vaishnavas assembled here. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamini Namne Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharni Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschatya Desata. My obeisances to the lotus feet of Srila Prabhupada. Prabhuji, my life totally changed after I met some of the Vaishnavas, and they told me more and more what Prabhupada did. And when I read Lilamrita, that where my life, the way of life which I was living, it totally changed, because I did not have any goal in my life, and many a time I was thinking like, what is the real goal of life? And I was thinking like, the people who all are making more money, they are flourishing in their life. That is the goal of life. But when I read Bhagavad Gita, still I am reading, I got to know that is not the real goal of life. The goal of life is something different. And when we get to know what is the real goal of my life, we will have at least now I know what is the goal of my life and what I need to do and where I need to go, where I have to go. At least I know where my destination is. Maybe the path is little, it's not like easy, but yes, as I go, as I progress. And Prabhupada has given such a good teaching, such a good, like his books are really like, they call it's a bomb. So it's really a bomb. Wherever you keep it now, or like maybe 10 days or 10 years, but it will have its influence. When I joined and when I started is going to ISKCON, many of my family members, they were not very favorable, and they were like against it. Why are you going there? You don't know. Because many a time ISKCON have a negative image which is coming from like long back. I don't know why it has been, but now I see those people who were scolding me, now they have advanced more than me. They are going more frequently. They have taken up the process so seriously that I never thought like they will take it up so seriously. So yes, Prabhupada's words, his teachings, it has such a potency. The way he told us to live the life, it's amazing. Even the whatever problem comes, we don't get agitated the way I used to be. Uh, Now I know this world is like that. When I read the Bhagavad Gita, this place is full of miseries, and uh, I cannot imagine the life without it, because this place is like that. And it a recent realization, Prabhuji, like uh, many a time I have like a fear like I may fall down. And I was just praying to Prabhupada, I don't know, like sometime I have that fear I may fall down. And then I read one quotation where Prabhupada said that if you are chanting 16 rounds, whatever happens, you are not going to fall down. So that gave me such a relief that okay, I'm in the right path. So yes, Prabhuji, there are so much to share, but I don't have enough word, and I'm indebted to Srila Prabhupada throughout my, I don't know how many lifetime, but yes. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Mataji, that you're sharing how Srila Prabhupada was merciful towards you. And yes, that's many cases for many of us, that Srila Prabhupada's mercy is that all that we are here, nothing else. So how that, as it's mentioned, that Srila Prabhupada says that devotees, they are paradukha dukhi. The symptom of a devotee is that they are unhappy by seeing others unhappy. So this was the case for Srila Prabhupada. Took that step, left everything, left home, children, family, took up that steps and joined Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj. And then since then, never turned back. And continuously, how many years? Many years of that entire life is dedicated to bring back. And Srila Prabhupada could see that they are all in miserable conditions. These people are around the world. So Srila Prabhupada took everything, took in the heart. So Srila Prabhupada is so merciful, and he's seeing that everybody is suffering in this world. So it is our great, fortune that we have this opportunity some way or other. Even hearing from somebody else, if somebody else is speaking about Srila Prabhupada, somehow or other, you will be able to connect to Srila Prabhupada. It is mentioned that some senior devotees, when you go for book distribution, so before we too much speak about philosophy and things, just give these books to Bhagavad Gita or Srila Prabhupada's books into the other person's hand. So as soon as that person touches the books, the literatures of Srila Prabhupada, no matter what, they will come to Krishna consciousness. This is the potency that the Srila Prabhupada's books that has the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. So anybody, somebody, even little bit, Society is mentioned that every day we should read and study Srila Prabhupada's books. This way, as you're mentioning about the falling down, if we are in touch, if we are in Srila Prabhupada's hands, every day, Pranam Mantra prays as follows Srila Prabhupada's instructions. Yes, as Srila Prabhupada says that, then there is no chance of falling down. Thank you, Mataji, so nicely sharing those realizations. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Let's see, Amala Puran, Prabhu. Prabhuji, would you like to have some verbal offering for Srila Prabhupada? Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Yes, Mataji. Go ahead, please.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hold on a second. Let me get my.
Go ahead, Amal Prabhu.
हाँ प्रभु एक सर नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णविष्टाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देश तारिणे. Prabhu, I'm reading from my whatever I write down. I'm reading from that. Dear Srila Prabhupada, all glories to your divine grace. Please accept my humble obeisances. I feel fortunate for having got an opportunity to raise this offering on your appearance day. I don't know from where should I begin to thank you. You are the reason for everything auspicious in my life from all angles of vision. My life in this living did not start when I was born, but when your books and teachings came in my life. That was my real birth. My learning did not begin in school or college, but from when I started here, your transcendental teachings. That was my real education. I was a dumb fool. You made my life. Everything that others see in me today is but a mercy that you have given, though I am not worthy of it. I am able to think something to be right and wrong today is only because of your teachings. I am able to do something today is only because of you. I am writing this offering also only because of your mercy. You have given so much of transcendental instruction, but I am struggling to put a lot of your teachings in my personal life. I am still in deep, dark ignorance, and I need to hold on the rope you have thrown and climb up, leaving behind all my useless habits. I am willing to change for your pleasure. I will continue to fight with my internal enemies. I am willing to improve. Your mercy is there to make my effort complete. I just need to step up to grab it. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada, for making my life. I will try my best to follow your teachings. Today I am far away, but hopefully sooner I will also be given the entrance into your sincere follower list. I am willing to work for that change. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Yeah. Thank you, Amalapuran Prabhu. Nicely compiling that. It was very profound, deep realization, understanding, and praying for the mercy. And yes, this is what bhakti means, for humility, humbleness, and praise every day to Srila Prabhupada, that mercy. And of course, Srila Prabhupada is an ocean of mercy. You can get some drops, so our life will be successful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any other devotees? Anybody else? Yeah, I also see Sanli Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavad Pranam. Jai Shri Prabhupada. Jai Gurudev. Yeah, sure, Prabhu. Thank you. I'm going to give my offering. Even I have written down, but I'm going to add my thing as well. So, Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Paschata Desatanani. I'm going to read Hare Krishna. Dear Srila Prabhupada, please accept my humble obeisances at your divine lotus feet. All praise to you, dear Srila Prabhupada. Yesterday was Janmashtami. Till couple of years back, Janmashtami was only a festival for me, like many other festivals. But you have introduced the importance of this day and Lord Krishna in my life. So you appear on next day of Janmashtami. That's quite relevant to me. I have accepted Krishna consciousness only because of your teachings. Not sure whether I'm advancing or not, but I'm realizing day by day that what you have done for me and for the human society Also, I'm realizing how much you are empowered and perform everything so perfectly. Actually, I was meditating on this on the Srila Prabhupada's Appearance Day and the Appearance Day and the Janmashtami Day. We all were overwhelmed with lots of services, right? So when I was preparing the boga for Prabhupada's offering, and I was like, Prabhu called me, Mataji, come early. We have to start the offering at 6:30. And I literally told Prabhu, I cannot come now because I'm cooking and I'll be late. I'll be there by 7:30ish. So Prabhu said it's okay. But the thing is, we get overwhelmed by doing little service. And I was thinking that how Prabhupada was doing. I was reading the recipes because, on the Prabhupada's Appearance Day, I said, let me make the Mishti Doi, let me make the Sukta he like. So he was cooking, he was perfect at cooking, preparing so many preparations by single-handed. Also, he was preaching, he established the ISKCON, he was training all the his disciples, writing so many books for us. How he was able to do that? I was meditating on that, and I was literally in my tears that we cannot even take care of our own family, and how Prabhupada was doing that was really amazed me. And so that's the Prabhupada's kind of power. And I'm going to read again. So, your instruction and teachings are so practical and relevant to every situation in my life and everyone's life. On this auspicious day of your Appearance Day, please bless me. I need your tons of blessings, Prabhupada, to remain engaged in your services and Krishna's services. Always I want to, keep myself engaged in your service. Otherwise, what I'll do? As a human being, we are just eternal servant. So if we don't serve Krishna, if we don't serve Prabhupada, we are going to serve someone else because our basic nature is serving. So I don't want to serve Maya. I don't want to go out and, do what mundane activities I was doing before. I really don't want to do that. So Srila Prabhupada, I need your blessing to remain in these services. And your teachings, your organization, your books, and your followers are the most valuable asset in my life. I sincerely pray that more and more people in this world realize and accept this valuable asset in their lives. And to do this, I'm going to put my 1%. Whatever I can do, I'm going to do it. I'm not doing all my services sincerely, but today I am really promising you, Prabhupada, that I'm going to do my services more sincerely. I'll try to, distribute as many as books I can. I can try to cultivate as many as people I can up to my capacity. I am not like perfect. I don't have any like much experience or knowledge, but whatever I can do to please you, I am ready to do that. Please accept my humble obeisances. Always, always your eternal and grateful great grand disciple, Sandeli Devi Dasi. Thank you, Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mataji. So nice, sweet nectars, glorifying and how Srila Prabhupada is helping the humanity and the whole world that to bring each and every soul back to Krishna. That Srila Prabhupada's entire mission. I was going through some quotes of Srila Prabhupada, and Srila Prabhupada was writing, my mission is to educate people to understand himself. Profound. They are under the misconception that every one of us, we are this body. That is misconception. You must know who is within the body. That is real education. So Srila Prabhupada, is completely, transforming us, each and every word of Srila Prabhupada. I was hearing also some Vyasapuja offering from Vrindavan. This Mahadevi Dasi Madaji was served Srila Prabhupada many years, was mentioning that, and was hearing from Mataji that she wrote, compiled like this here, Mataji. That Mataji was mentioning Srila Prabhupada is not an ordinary soul. Srila Prabhupada is Shakti, 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 avatar, Shakti Avesha means Lord empowers. Lord gives the potency in such a way that Lord appoints for specific, function. That's a Shakti Avesh Avatar. Srila Prabhupada is not ordinary. That Lord's potency that Shakti Avesh invested, and that Srila Prabhupada is very close to Krishna. And then so many ways Mataji was glorifying. So always remember this. And by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we can even cross the ocean of this materialness science. All we need, just take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. The rest is assured. As Srila Prabhupada says that, just catch hold of my dhoti, I'll take you back to Krishna. So thank you so much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhu.
So anybody else? I see a few other devotees. They didn't say anything. I see Renu, Riddhi Mataji, Revati Mataji, Ritu Mataji, and Vasanta Mataji. Anybody would like to share some few words, your gratitude, your glorification? How Srila Prabhupada is influence your lives some way or other? Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you.
I didn't plan to speak anything, but just because you called out my name, I have something to share.
Please.
I'm new to ISKCON, as you know. I'm not even 5 months into this Vaishnava Sangha. I sort of got into ISKCON and visited the temple first time on March 10th. I had a big tragedy. Some of you know, like I lost my son, 23-year-old son, in January. And like the pain and the suffering was so intense that no matter what reasoning, I was listening to Bhagavad Gita, friends, family, parents, siblings, everything, but still it was such an immense pain and suffering that I needed something divine, and from Krishna, or for something like a body like ISKCON and the company of other devotees to help me heal and maintain my balance, mental balance, to get along with my daily routine job. And even, I mean, this is not something I should be discussing, but yeah, at that point of time, I was seeking some sort of divine company, and like good company where I can trust and I can learn and take on a spiritual path. Spiritual is a very big thing at the point where I am now in my journey. So I was seeking help in bhakti. And I don't know what happened on March 10th when I came first time to the temple. The previous 2 months were so miserable. And that day I felt a lot of relief. And the next week I came again, 17th. And I was crying in the temple when the arati was going on. I just couldn't control myself, and I'm thinking of my son and crying in the temple. Then Srimati Mataji, Deepa Mataji, and some others saw me, and when they were talking to me, holding my hands, and comforting me. So I know very little about Srila Prabhupada, like what I listen in the temple, what I listen in the discourses. I haven't read any of his books. I started the Bhagavad Gita, but I didn't complete any of his books yet. I read small books like Chant and Be Happy and like that. Sometimes I look back and think my family, especially my parents and my siblings in India, are so thankful, and that they were afraid that I would go mad, or I would do something to myself, unable to bear this pain, this tragedy. But I don't know. I look forward for Friday for the Bhakti Vriksha. I look forward for Sunday to go to the temple, and every opportunity I get, it heals me, Prabhu. I don't know what to say. I'm crying now, but maybe you all can understand. You all are parents. It heals me being in the temple, coming there, talking to other people, attending the Bhakti Vriksha, chanting these classes, all these events. They heal me, and I never thought I would be cooking and preparing such nice dishes. After my son's death, I lost interest in everything. But now I am looking forward to Bhakti Vrikshale. What can I prepare nicely and take for all the other devotees? Like I'm looking forward to something is the point we have to underline here. Otherwise, I was living from morning to evening, taking my pills, sleeping, and again getting up morning drowsy, and I'm under depression therapy, medication, and all that. But people who have been observing me from the sidelines and my family and all that said that I have something to look forward to engage myself. And it is giving a lot of calm and peace to my mind. Apart from finding answers like, the karma siddhanta and all that, some things are not in our hand. We are destined. It's in Krishna's hand. We have to accept and, go forward. So this type of attitude and accepting what it is as it is, all this, I'm a different person now after joining ISKCON and coming. The company of the other devotees has made me stand up and live again. I'm living, though there is not that much joy watching our kids grow and flourish, but I'm not in that level of pain and suffering which I was experiencing in the first few months is sort of subsided. And I have to say, not my therapist, not my pills, not my family, but ISKCON and the Vaishnava community, the devotees, the ambience, the spiritual aura in the temple, all this has helped me. And the temple and ISKCON is there because of Srila Prabhupada. So I think that is how he has helped me. Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Motherji, sharing your heart. And yes, that's the truth. That's exactly the truth. As you mentioned that, yes, you are in the family. You are in the family of Vaishnava family. So Srila Prabhupada mentioned that I built this house that all world can come and live together. That's what is Srila Prabhupada vision for it. That's a family of ISKCON. ISKCON is not just an organization or in the name. It is a family. It's a family of Vaishnavas and the devotees. All world can come and live very happily in that. So yes, this is all the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Yes. And also you are in a very good hands of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada means the Vaishnava Sangha, the devotees, the association. It's all Srila Prabhupada's mercy, nothing else. Srila Prabhupada is the captain, commander-in-chief.
Yes, Prabhu. Sometimes I think if I have not connected with ISKCON, what would I be doing now? I would be sitting and crying all day and night, and I would have gone mad by now.
Yeah. Very true. Yes, that's everybody thinking that if Srila Prabhupada would not have been there, what we would have become. So yes, it's completely the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, no doubt. And mercy is always there. Srila Prabhupada is so merciful, even to the animals. Of many cases out there, how Srila Prabhupada is, considering and showering mercy to that even this insignificant living entities as well. So in so many ways, yes, all we need to do is actually just pray to Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada will show us the path, the mercy, everything. So then there is nothing to fear, nothing to be fear of in this world. So thank you for sharing that. Wonderful. path. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Wonderful. Yeah. Anybody else? Any other devotees?
This is Ritu Rekha.
Yes, Mataji, I was about to, name, call your name.
So I just joined a month back, and I got to attend only 2 sessions, and
Wow.
I hope I will stay connected. Means with this responsibility of family and kids and in-laws. With among that, I try to get some time as and when possible, and I really pray and hope that that Lord Krishna gives me more opportunities to be in these sessions and to get more and more connected.
Yeah. Thank you, Mataji. Thank you so much. That enthusiasm. Yes, Srila Prabhupada envisioned that we should read sincerely Srimad Bhagavatam every day morning, and also the Bhagavad Gita and related literatures in the evening. So this way, morning and evening, that we are connected. So this is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Any words that anything that which that's completely mercy of Srila Prabhupada. So if you are attending, if you can attend these sessions, that which ISKCON of Central New Jersey following very sincerely. Morning we have Srimad Bhagavatam class. Evening we have Bhagavad Gita class and similar other literatures. So if you attend an association, what we are attaining, that what we are getting, nothing but the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, nothing else, because of this is the desire of Srila Prabhupada that we follow. So mercy is always this. This is the way that one can attain the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Unless we have the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we will not move an inch in the bhakti, in the process of bhakti. So always you have to take it, because of Srila Prabhupada is our preeminent Acharya, preeminent Shiksha Guru, founder Acharya, Param Guru, and all the mercy of ISKCON on, the Krishna consciousness is coming from Srila Prabhupada. Always we should take that step, so that Srila Prabhupada is very merciful. Even as Krishna says that if you take one step, Sri Krishna will take 100 steps. But in the other case, Srila Prabhupada, if you take one step, Srila Prabhupada took thousands of steps towards us. So this is the way that the Guru's mercy, and especially Srila Prabhupada, so merciful. Thank you so much for taking that step, Mataji. Please continue. That I'm sure that Srila Prabhupada's mercy is always with you.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. I see Revati Mataji. Would you go and speak your words? Kanika Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, not today. Actually, I will try to speak tomorrow, maybe.
Okay.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Okay. Anybody else? If I missed anybody before we conclude. I would also request Madhuri Prabhu as before we conclude, please share some of the realizations.
Haribol.
Hare Krishna.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Gurudas Jayadvata Swami Tinamne. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamne. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishya Shunyavadi Paschadesha Tarine. Yeah. Yes, we are ever grateful to Srila Prabhupada as a founder Acharya. He has given us everything. The centers, the instructions, so much so that not only the books like Bhagavad Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Chaitamrita, and other books which Srila Prabhupada wrote, translated, but also the instructions in form of his communication with different devotees. And just from that we can see that how he had planned the whole society. He would give instruction on cow protection, he would give instruction on how the schools, gurukuls would be, he would give instructions in deity worship, he would give instructions in now the Varnashram Dharma, the whole gamut. And it's a 3-volume book, Shikshamrita, which I will encourage devotees to have. How Srila Prabhupada gave those instructions out to each and every devotee, and then now it's nicely compiled. Somebody who is doing in taking care of cows, he'll give instruction to them for cow protection, farm community, how the farm community should be. So that from that we can understand, that how Srila Prabhupada had the vision for the entire society, entire Vedic society, to flourish with Krishna in the center of one's life. So if we can just follow that, like we hear, okay, by holding his dhoti or whatever, we just follow those instructions, our life will become sublime. Our life will become sublime. That's Srila Prabhupada's instructions. And Srila Prabhupada is personally present, right? Who reasons ill, who say that Vaishnavas die. As Mataji was sharing about healing, he personally provides healing to each and every soul. We have some grief and we open up a page of Bhagavad Gita, that page addresses our grief. And so many devotees shared that around the world. That somehow or other they went through something and they were confused. They opened up Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam, and the page they opened up, that directly addressed their grief. That's an inconceivable arrangement of the Supreme Lord, which we cannot fathom with our mind at all. How did it, how the Lord guides us as Chaitya Guru, right? As a super soul within our heart, that the answer he guides right from that book, right? So similarly, we are fortunate. Brahmanda Brahmidya Kono Bhagyavan Jiva, Guru Krishna Prasada Pai Bhakti Lata Bija. That after wandering through so many lifetimes, hankering for pleasure for so many lifetimes, somehow or other we have gotten this mercy of Guru and Krishna, that the seed of bhakti is sown within us, and that nourishment of that seed comes in form of chanting of the holy name, reading Srila Prabhupada books, performing devotional service, glorifying devotees, serving devotees. That seed which is right within our heart, sown by the mercy of devotees, by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, gets nourished, then we can overcome our anarthas. Right. So we're very fortunate to have direction in our life through Srila Prabhupada's movement. And Srila Prabhupada personally has mentioned in his books, in his instructions, that this movement is nothing but my body. Right? That's why ISKCON is not different than Srila Prabhupada's personal Vapu form. And how you cooperate among each other will please Srila Prabhupada. Right. Srila Prabhupada instructed that again and again. How you cooperate will please me. Right. So, yeah, that being said, I can speak volumes and volumes. The first book which I read in ISKCON was Prabhupada Lilamrita. And I was so aspired to complete that reading of the entire 6-volume book of Prabhupada Lilamrita. And subsequent books, Servant of the Servant and TKG Diary, and so many other books came from senior devotees writing about Prabhupada. Because it speaks volumes of their interaction, their reflection with Srila Prabhupada. Especially Prabhupada Lilamrita is so comprehensive, right? That set up my spiritual foundation in a way that the person whose teachings I'm following, the entire biography is laid out. And was 100% convinced that this is the path and this is the movement with whom I want to connect the remainder of my life. Right. And that's Srila Prabhupada's mercy, inconceivable mercy, which he passes on to a teenage boy who sporting in the waters of a beach and playing around the beach with his cousins, and then going to Jew temple in his teenage years, and then connecting him when I came to West, when I really needed spiritual support. He immediately guided me to the right source. So that's inconceivable of how things transpire and how you get connected. But you feel indebted. That, okay, now we have become connected. How can I use the mercy which has been bestowed on me in distributing that mercy to as many people as possible? How can I dedicate my life to the mission of Srila Prabhupada's, who ultimately following the mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Right. So in Bhagavatam, there's a verse which says that, One who thinks that he will be able to repay the mercy of a guru is the biggest joker. We won't be able to repay the inconceivable mercy which has been bestowed by our Guru Varga. We won't be able to repay by any wealth, by anything which we do. What we can do is just continue on with our full energy, with our full dedication, the mercy bestowed on us in the service of the mission. In that way, we can perfect our life and wherever the Lord has our next destination, we can prepare for that. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai. Thank you, Madhuri Troji. Very profound, and the words and the sense of how we should more come closer to Srila Prabhupada. And we would be never ever able to repay that what Srila Prabhupada's mercy showered upon us. It's very true, very true. We are eternally serving Srila Prabhupada. That's our the fact. So we should be, that's our mood. We should be eternally, that should be our prayer, that we should be eternally serving Srila Prabhupada. That pleases most to Krishna. Always remember this. That pleases most to Krishna. Whoever serves Srila Prabhupada sincerely, Krishna is pleased most. So thank you so much. Wonderful. So dear devotees, tomorrow we'll be continuing this, and will request everybody please join, as this is the mercy of Srila Prabhupada again. It's not that we put anything together, that we have that opportunity, the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. Let's say we can come together, even take up the name of Srila Prabhupada. It's all nothing to do with anything that material. It's all completely spiritual. This is a complete spiritual process. Some way or other we are connecting with Srila Prabhupada and Krishna. This is the entire process. Krishna is never alone. Never think that Krishna or only Radha and Krishna and nobody else. Krishna means everything together. Is a complete. Krishna is complete means that all these are part of Krishna. Thank you so much. So we'll conclude here today. So we'll continue tomorrow. So please join. This hearing Srila Prabhupada, this is very nectar, which gives us, nectar means amrit, which gives us immortality. No doubt into that. It's always we are inducted to Srila Prabhupada, and we are always be that way, and we should be always grateful and thankful for Srila Prabhupada for this opportunity. Please remember that otherwise what would happen to us. So this way we should, every day we should, Srila Prabhupada should be in praise and in our thoughts every moment of that. So this way that some way or other we can be always seeking and praying to Srila Prabhupada, please shower us mercy so that we can continue this journey. We should always follow the footsteps of Srila Prabhupada. That's our sincere duty, nothing else. You may think that, okay, we have this, I have this, I have this. But our sincere duty is to just follow Srila Prabhupada, nothing else. Always remember, and thank you so much. And I will conclude here. Let's pray together. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
ISKCON founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Jai.
Srila Prabhupada Avirbhav Bhav Mahotsav ki jai. Gauri Premanandi. Hari Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimade Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine Namaste Saraswata Deve Gauravani Pracharane Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarane. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you all.